Today's video isn't about how you can make a little extra money fast and easy. In fact, it's the complete opposite. It's how you can multiply your income, but the catch is that it's going to be a rather difficult and tough road. However, the good news is that anybody can do this, even you. That's why in today's video, I'll be sharing my 5-step process on how I plan to multiply my income working in healthcare, as well as the logic behind each step. So no more wasting time, let's get right into it. Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Christian. I'm an occupational therapist by trade and I'm on the road to financial freedom. On this channel, we discuss real life lessons that can help you level up in the game of life. Now, if you clicked on this video, you probably aren't making as much money as you would like to. And I want you to know that it's not because you aren't working hard, it's not because you aren't skilled enough, it is simply because of how the system is currently functioning. Currently, in the year 2023, there is a lot of inflation and debt going on in the system. I mean, just think about it, right? Everything is getting way more expensive and our jobs aren't able to keep up with demand to pay us enough money. And on top of that, you add on all the debt in the system. I mean, if you're a medical worker, you likely have some student debt you're currently paying off. You probably have a mortgage, a car payment, whatever it is, but every single month you are paying way more than you feel like you should be doing. And don't just take my word for it, let's do a little bit of math, alright? Say you made $100,000 here, I'm just rounding things up to make it easy, and you get taxed about 30%. So you'll be bringing home about $70,000 annually. Now, as for the average household spending, after mortgages, car payments, paying off student debt, what you need to do to feed yourself, the utilities, it adds up to about $5,500 a month. And when you add this up over the whole year, it's going to be about $70,000 as well. So what this tells me is that the average household income is essentially spending all their money that they're making, even though it's $100,000, on actually surviving, on paying their bills, on paying off their mortgage. And this means you never actually grow your income. You're never going to really go anywhere. And from how I see it, inflation and debt is going to continue staying on for the next many years. So there needs to be some sort of solution. There needs to be an active thing that you're going to do to actually escape this cycle, which is what I want to share in this video. This 5-step process that I'm going to share with you was inspired my journey through college, because what I realized is that how I scaled my income is essentially by educating myself, by gaining a specialized skill set, and essentially becoming more valuable so people are willing to pay me more money. So this 5-step process is something that you can repeat again even though you're working currently in your healthcare job. So the first step is to essentially find a problem that is worth solving. Number 2, to gain a specialized skill set so you can solve that problem. Number 3, to learn how to educate people on those skill sets. Number 4, to grow a reputation being a professional and an expert behind solving this problem. And number 5, lastly, is to sell that expertise to people who need it. And the reason I came up with this 5-step process is because I realized that if you just work a 9-to-5 job blindly and hourly wage again and again, you're not really going to really exponentially grow your income. I've done the math, right? Because every year, maybe you get a little 4 or 5% increase, but guess what? Inflation is 7, 8%, and it might go higher in the future. If you want to know more about why us as healthcare professionals aren't able to scale our income, at least in the traditional sense, I'll link a video at the end of this video where I shared, what exactly is the value paradox and why, we're only making 5 to 6% and we aren't really able to multiply my income without doing these extra 5 steps. I'll make sure I link it at the end of this video. Now let's start off with step number 1, which is finding a problem worth solving. Now, in the world, how you essentially make money is you solve problems. The bigger problems you can solve and the more of these problems you can solve, the more money you can make. So what you'll start to notice as you work in the medical field is that there are certain problems where you feel more of an affinity to solve, right? You're more interested to solve it, things that really pop up a lot. Maybe you're someone who's really focused on solving problems related to shoulder injuries. Maybe you're someone who's more of a tech geek who's trying to solve like how someone can actually organize things, regarding your documentation or whatnot. There are a lot of problems in the medical field that you simply need to find. It can be related to patients, it can be related to peers, it can be related to the system. But you need to find a problem that you're willing to try to solve, because that's where the money is. If you're kind of generalizing solving all the problems, I mean, after all, as medical workers, you are a problem solver, you're fixing a lot of different things, but your expertise is kind of spread out, right? You're solving a lot of little things all the time. You need to pick one that you can be an expert in to really hone in and solve, because that's where the big money is. Now, once you identify the problem that you want to solve, step 2 is to develop a specialized skill set to solve it. Now, I cannot stress this enough. It is so important to develop a really specialized niche skill in the healthcare industry. And the reason for this is because the healthcare industry is very saturated. Every year, more and more people are starting entering the workforce. If you don't have a specialized skill set, if you're simply just, broadening your scope or broadening your skills throughout everything, just think about it from the company's perspective, right? If they're hiring for a position and they can pay someone who can do the same job just as well as you, but a little less, they'll most likely go with that option, right? But what you can do is to develop a specialized skill set, one that you hone with your time, with your energy, your attention, by learning, by practicing, and that's how you start to stand out. So once you identify a problem you want to solve, yourself, you need to start learning the skills that you need to solve it. Maybe it's going to be something very specific to the exercise, the treatment, the medical knowledge regarding solving that. Maybe it's about how you can teach people online, like making videos just like this. Or maybe it's about coming up with a system, organizing a structure so that people can easily follow it all the way through. You need to find a way you can develop a specialized skill set, and that's going to take a lot of time and effort, but that's what's going to help you stand out and actually increase your earning potential. Step number 3 is to learn how to educate people. If you're a healthcare provider, at some degree, you are an educator. You're teaching either your patients, you're teaching other individuals on how to do a particular thing, right? But you need to expand this to the skill set that you're developing. Because what I realized was this, is that the most successful people in the healthcare industry are either professors or people who wrote books, people who are teaching courses online, who are simply educating and actually expanding the value that they can give. So when it comes to you, you have to learn how to actually share the knowledge that you're gaining. Because ultimately, if you're the best doctor, therapist, nurse, whatever it is, if you have all this knowledge but you're unable to teach other people, then guess what? You're not going to be able to give any more value to anybody else. So what you need to learn is you need to develop the skills in order to educate people efficiently. And essentially, if you're able to teach people online, just like what I'm doing in this video over here, then your reach is essentially infinite, right? Because you can reach people all across the world. And if you think about it, if you're just working your job, working with patients one-on-one, that is a very, very limited scope. You aren't really able to scale. But if you're able to teach people, either through going to an actual live event, a conference, and better yet on the internet, then you can reach way more people, which means you provide way more value and of course be able to scale your income infinitely more. If you're enjoying this video up to this point, go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to this channel if you want to hear more about this kind of stuff. After all, I'm just a nerd sharing the lessons I'm learning one lesson at a time, and hopefully it's helping you level up in the game of life. Step number 4 is to grow your reputation. Ultimately, if you develop a very specialized skill set and you can teach people, nobody's really going to care to learn from you if you do not have a proper reputation. Just like when you were going through medical school, right? You had to go through the whole process, get a degree, get a proper license, so that way your patients and the companies that are going to hire you are going to trust that you have those skills. So the same thing over here. If you're developing a specialized skill set, you need to make it known that you're an expert in this certain thing. Now, there are many ways to do this. You can start going to conference to start educating people. That way you're going to build your resume. Or better yet, what I prefer is to start sharing things online. Let's just take an example where you're trying to develop a specialized skill set on how to rehabilitate someone's knee that's hurt, right? If you come up with, say, 100 videos on you teaching people how to treat a knee injury, guess what? People are going to start looking up those videos and they'll be like, oh wow, this person really knows what they're talking about because they made tons of videos about it. There's a lot of research backing around. This person essentially has proven that they know what they're talking about. So you need to find a way to grow your reputation, ideally online, because that's going to give you more attention. That's going to have people take you a lot more seriously, because ultimately people don't trust anybody unless they prove that they're an expert at it. And lastly, at step number 5 is to essentially sell your expertise, because guess what? At this point, you've already identified a problem worth solving. You developed the skills in order to solve that problem. You've learned how to educate people so you can actually give value to others. You've grown your reputation so people know that you're an expert in this particular problem. So people are most likely dying to buy from you already. So as a healthcare professional, you need to learn how to organize and package something that you can sell to other people. So this can be something like kind of creating a course or a workshop on how to treat a specific diagnosis. It can be you directly teaching other individuals, consulting certain companies on how to actually solve the specific problems. There are many ways to do this, and ultimately it depends on what your interest is, what your niche is. To be honest with you, this can be a little overwhelming and it's really a long-term view of stuff. But the reason that I want people to know this is because I know a lot of healthcare professionals are very frustrated right now. They're working their butt off day and night, 40 hours, 50 hours a week. And what they realize is that sure, you can make some money, but it's not going to outpace your debt. It's not going to outpace inflation. And guess what? You probably get a raise, but it's like a 5-6%, and most likely even less. It's not going to actually keep up with what you need to do. So if you are serious about multiplying your income, you need to figure out a way you can solve more problems. And this 5-step process is going to give you a more practical approach on how you can develop the skill sets in order to actually directly multiply your income. And at least, that's my plan. That's the thing that I'm doing right now. Right now, I'm trying to grow my reputation as someone who knows what they're talking about in terms of solving this issue. Because I know a lot of healthcare workers are really skilled and really gifted individuals. They just don't know how to translate those skills into actually making money. And that's about it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and smash that like button. It lets me know what kind of content I should be really focusing on putting out here. And go ahead and check out this video over here on why healthcare jobs do not pay us enough money. So thank you again for watching, and until the very next one, take care. Peace.